Also, nobody comment on the black blob that is on my wrist right now. It is a healing tattoo. I did not purposefully get it to look like this. There's a bunch of fluids oozing around in here, but it makes a fun little, like,
Yum.
guess what I got. Hello everybody, my name is Star, your friendly neighborhood go-go dancer, and I'm here with my lovely assistant, Adam. Talk, Adam.
Ally.
Today, we are trying a bunch of Asian grocery store snacks. I made a trip out to United Noodle. I'm gonna say something controversial, yet brave. United Noodle is a better grocery store than Asian Mall. Alright, and here is all of the Asian grocery snacks that we got. Let's go with like the stuff that everybody knows is like newer stuff. We'll start there and then we'll work our way to being like more traditional, less
White.
yeah, less white. Adam, what is your experience with Asian snacks?
I mean, obviously I know Pocky, because who doesn't? Most of my experience actually would be with less snack and more like actual
Real
substantive food.
Got it.
Because you know how my sister's in-laws are Vietnamese.
I did not know
Well,
that actually.
partially. Oh, have I not? Oh, their Lunar New Year? Insane.
My understanding is that you are a former picky eater, like as a kid.
Yes. I don't remember how you know that. Yeah.
Like every kid is like a picky eater to
No.
some degree,
Yeah.
and also you are a born native Wisconsinite. So, anyways, so since you mentioned Pocky, that's what we are going to start with. I feel like everybody knows about the strawberry and chocolate
Yep.
flavors.
It's the normal. Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided to get the ones that I don't think I've ever actually tried. I got cookies and cream as well as coconut. So let's crack these open.
Lady.
Ew.
Cheers.
Sorry. I mean, Pocky's always pretty mild
Yeah.
in flavor.
It tastes exactly how I would expect it to for being cookies and cream, but is fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
It tastes like an extra crunchy version of those Hershey's cookies and cream bars. Like it literally, like I feel
Yes.
like this outer coating.
A little waxy. I would give these like a 5, maybe.
I was gonna say like 6 or 7.
They're like, yeah, 5 or 6.
just because they're so mild, but
They're exactly
they're-
what you expect.
yeah. Moving on to coconut. I'm a gentleman.
Lady.
Now we're gonna cheers.
I feel
I like coconut.
Okay. No, it is good.
This is very Samoa reminiscent.
Yes.
Like
yes.
the Girl Scout cookie Samoas.
I would almost give them a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
because
really?
they're very, very good.
Okay, I would give this like a solid 7 out of 10. Like if this is like a 6.5, this is a 7 for me. As a palate cleanser, Ramune. It's the special little marble drink. Have you ever seen one of these?
Nope.
Okay, so this is the little thing that helps you open it. You gotta like crack it open. And this little thing goes here. And there's a little marble inside of there. You slam it down, the marble
Ooh.
drops in here and gets caught in here. So I got both the original flavor, which I don't think I've actually tried before, and the melon flavor. 3, 2, 1.
Shh, you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna do like nicely. I might not be able to do it nicely. There we go. If you slam too hard, there you go.
I'm a big fan of this color. I thought that was maybe the glass for a second.
No, original Ramune. Let's go.
Pleasant.
That just tastes like Sprite.
Refreshing.
Melon.
Yes.
Excuse you. We're making a video.
If that was Sprite, this is Mountain Dew.
I feel like it smells more strongly of melon than it actually tastes. I feel like the original is sweeter than the melon.
Also, yes.
I'm looking at the warnings on here. It says, warning, do not swallow the plunger, in all caps. Adults should open the bottle for small children and supervise drinking.
Someone should supervise my drinking.
Do not try to remove the marble from the bottle to avoid injury. Don't try
I
to
feel like
get it
I
out
could
of
get it
there.
out of there. I'm the person this was written about. Oh, it's
It
best
was just
before
already-
MMDDYY. Or YYY.
What? That's
Melon
hilarious.
is definitely like a 4 out of 10 for me because it's not
Oh, okay.
that great. I would never get this on my own. I would
Whenever-
maybe, if I were in the market with you, like I would maybe pick one of those up because it's
Yeah.
refreshing. Like a 7 out of 10 maybe for
Yeah,
the original.
I've never had the original, and now that I've had the original, I kind of want to say it's like an 8 out of 10 for me. And like that is just really nostalgic for me, so I'm still gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. But yeah, now that I'm trying
Did you have
these,
this one a lot?
I had the melon a lot, and I had
But
the
not the
strawberry a
original?
lot. I don't think I've ever actually had the original. Yeah, I know, right?
The original's good.
The original's good. Let's break up the sweetness and move on to probably the last like newer Asian snack, and then beyond this we're gonna go into more traditional ones. I've never tried this. There's just like a wall of chips, and I was like, I gotta get one of these chips. So I just picked this one. I thought this one sounded like really interesting. Upgraded soft and deep cream cheese. Corn germs, which look black dots on the snack, are edible. Oh, that's huilacoche? It's corn smut. That's literally what the fungus is called. Ooh, it's like a coating. These are all stuck together.
Oh my god. I'm expecting this to be savory. Like I would expect it just based on the packaging, but knowing
Yeah.
this is cream cheese, it's probably going to be sweet.
I have no
So
idea.
I'm a little scared.
Cheers. Cornchy.
So puffy. Okay, my turn for a hot take. I actually like Cheeto Puffs more than Cheetos.
I don't think that's a hot take.
The coating is like really
That's interesting.
weirdly applied and not uniform.
Honestly, I think it's a similar
It's
texture.
not bad though.
It's a similar texture to the outside of a Pocky. I haven't eaten, so I'm hungry.
I know, me too.
Like, there's no flavoring on the actual chip itself. All the flavorings in the little
Yeah.
glaze. It's like slightly sweet, pretty creamy. Yeah, this is not a very salty
No.
chip. I think if you got vanilla Pocky, that is the coating
Yes.
of these. First ingredient is corn flour, obviously the chip. But then it's sugar, cocoa butter, I don't even know where yeah, salt is like 2/3 of the way down. What do we rate these out of
Probably
10?
another 5 or 6.
Not
I feel like
in-
6 is too good.
I'm not in the mood for them, but I think overall I would put it at a 5. I did not get the one with the English packaging, but this is Koala March. They're these little crackers that are filled with usually like a sweet filling of some sort, like a vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. It's like a reverse Pocky. So the one that I typically grew up with was called Hello Panda, and I think that one's better personally. But they only had it in like a giant family pack thing, and I wasn't about to get that. That smells really good.
Ooh.
I think it's like a buttercream flavor.
I was gonna say.
And also what I love is that each little one has a little koala design, and all the designs are different.
Oh, he's
You're
so
just
cute.
eating. I can see that. But...
Me. Maybe you get it. Maybe you don't.
1, 2, 3. I really like that.
Yum. What are the even better Teddy Grahams?
Whatever flavor this one is has like an extra like
It's like
buttery.
a butterscotch or something.
Yeah, I would put this at a 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll agree.
So I did not buy these. My mom sent them to me. We have a bunch of different flavors here. We have lychee coconut, fruit yogurt melon, fruit yogurt mango, and fruit yogurt original.
I want to try the mango.
I kind of want to just do straight up lychee.
Okay.
That is a that is a strong lychee smell, is what I was going to say.
Is this just like Jello shot?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Mine's like really wet, so I wanted to keep the lid on. But
Because I don't. How do we do this?
Jello shot it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. There are supposed to be chunks in it, right? Okay, good. I was not ready for that.
I'll be honest, I'm not a big Jello person in general, so these are pretty low on my list. But the lychee flavor is very good.
The mango was not very mango flavorful.
They're not like overly sweet like Jello. At least mine was more like lychee flavoring
Maybe
forward.
I should try a lychee one.
How do you feel about Jello in general?
I don't like love it either.
And there's no alcohol in these, which is the biggest bummer of all. That's a look on your face.
The mango one was better than that one though.
Okay, do you not like
I
lychee?
will say that.
Also-
I just don't think I like lychee.
I pronounce it lychee. I know some people out there pronounce it lychee. That sounds weird to me. I grew up with it being pronounced lychee.
How do you spell it?
Like that.
Oh, yeah, I would just assume it's lychee, like a French word.
Cliche. If you like Jello, you'll like these.
Yes.
But I don't really like Jello, so these are like a 3 out of 10 for
Yeah.
me. The only saving grace is the flavor of lychee was, you know, very prominent. And I personally like lychee. Let's do another beverage, because this is also in the, like, not quite traditional. I know it's technically, like, not exactly Asian, it's Hawaiian Sun, but, I'm Hawaiian. I grew up on Hawaiian Sun. They're all a bunch of different flavors, they're not carbonated. I got 2 flavors. My boyfriend just drank the other one without telling me, so this is the one that we're doing. This one is guava nectar flavored. Other ones I grew up on were the lilikoi flavor, passion orange, passion strawberry. This is like a classic one in my opinion. Cheers.
Without further ado.
Guava nectar. Oh my god.
Oh, that rocks.
That is straight up a 10 out of 10.
Oh, easy. Yeah, 10 out of 10. 100% agree.
I'm kind of a little sugared out. So we're gonna switch to salty. There's like a bunch of different varieties of these. They're all called arare, is what we call it. This is like one type. There's other cracker like mixes. There's ones that look like little flowers. There's ones that are like squares. I decided to get this one. My boyfriend actually tried this recently and he really likes them. They're basically a rice cracker with seaweed wrapped around it. The cracker itself is kind of soy sauce flavored, I think. I was missing the salt on that first chip. Like, these were in our house just as much as chips. I don't know, I just kind of got used to them as a kid. As an adult that hasn't had them in a while, I'm really enjoying these. I put these at like an 8 out of 10, personally.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 out of 10.
Another, like, kind of OG snack. Growing up, we call this honey boro, and I just now recently realized, like, what that means.
What does it mean?
I would like you to take a guess what honey boro means.
No idea.
Honey ball.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like honey flavored little cracker balls.
They look and feel almost like oyster crackers at first, and I'm sure that's not what they're gonna taste like.
No.
I like how we're doing that
For every single one.
Okay, they tasted more like oyster crackers than I was expecting.
Oh,
just with
okay.
the level of crunch, but obviously there is a sweetness there with the honey.
Yeah.
I like these.
Yeah?
I would not put these in soup, but there's something. What does this taste like? This tastes like something.
Honey?
Like right at the end. No, this tastes like something that I remember, like at the very end when it's the powder.
So,
I'm
like,
trying to remember what it is. This is gonna bother me.
Texture-wise, I think they're made out of potato starch, and that's why the texture is a little weird. But they're very crunchy initially, and then they kind of do like a cotton candy effect, dissolving.
Yeah.
And then you're left with like kind of like a powdery residue in your mouth.
And that's when the taste changes to something like that I'm trying to remember. Not like Pez, but something
Like a Smartie.
Yes.
Another very traditional thing.
Oh, I think even I've had this.
Mochi. Yeah. I got taro flavored because I love taro flavored anything.
Yeah, you do.
Most people like are introduced to mochi in the form of ice cream, like mochi ice cream. Have you had mochi ice cream before?
I don't think so, actually.
If you're unaware, mochi is glutinous rice flour. Take flour, water, and just pound it until it turns into a very chewy texture. There's a bunch of different like traditional mochis. There's like the blocks that are savory. Usually they do soy sauce, seaweed. Then there's also these filled ones. These ones are taro flavored. Taro is purple sweet potato. I've seen like green tea flavored ones, red bean flavored ones. And you've seen mochi, but you've never tried it actually, have you?
Yeah.
Doink.
Oh, actually, no, I have had this before.
I remember sitting and chewing for a moment. It's good.
It's good. It's like an 8 out of 10 or something up there. It's very gummy and takes a lot of chewing, as you clearly saw.
I'm personally not the biggest mochi fan, which I realize is sacrilegious. Just like, I don't know, something about like the texture is just...
I would have to be in the mood for it.
Overall, like, generally, mochi flavors are relatively mild. It's just that I personally don't like mochi, so I would put this at a 5 out of 10. We're gonna do something that's very similar, which is dorayaki. This is like kind of like a cake version instead of a mochi version, if that makes sense. I decided to get the red bean flavor. This
looks like a McDonald's pancake.
It kind of does. These I also grew up with a lot around New Year's.
excited.
Alright. Think. As usual, just very lightly sweet.
The pancake part is very delicious and sweet.
It just melts in your mouth.
Oh my god, this is good. The paste is good too. I didn't get that much filling in the first bite. Easy 10 out of 10. I'm just gonna cut to the chase right there.
I would put this like a 9 out of 10. Another break from the sweets. This is probably gonna be the most adventurous on your part. I grew up with this. We just called it cuttlefish. Cuttlefish is like a cousin to the squid. I don't think this is actual cuttlefish. I think this is just straight up squid.
Well, it says squid on it. Oh, it says it's hot.
Yeah, this is basically just squid jerky.
That is an enticing description.
I'm gonna open this up and it's gonna smell like this in your whole apartment.
Not unpleasant. I thought it would be worse. It looks like shredded cheese.
Dank.
Dank.
Okay, it is hot. A very strong fishy aroma. It's very salty too, like jerky.
Very salty. A lot of chewing, more than I think with regular jerky though even. I actually really like it. I don't know that I would pick it up. I don't know that I would buy it myself or have it again. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. I feel like you're gonna go worse, which is fair.
No, I'm gonna go 7.5. The heat actually kind of dissipates.
A word?
Yeah, word.
I don't know why I said that.
Right,
You just need to burn the first layer of feeling off of your tongue and then it's fine.
Alright, since you were such a good sport for the squid jerky.
You were gonna eat a rabbit?
Yeah, this is rabbit candy. Yeah, it's just like a nice, creamy, chewy candy. I think maybe like a vanilla Tootsie Roll would be the best way to describe it.
Ooh,
there's this rice paper coating on the outside that is completely edible, just so you know.
Ooh, alright. It looks like a vanilla. Oh, I thought you meant the wrapper for a second.
No,
but now
yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's like a thin, clear,
you probably can't
papery
see it,
layer on the outside of these. A lot of Japanese candies use that instead of wax paper on stuff, so it prevents sticking.
And you can eat it.
And you can eat it. Yeah, I think vanilla Tootsie Roll.
I would say it looks like a vanilla Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
That's like what my brain is expecting going into it. So hopefully that doesn't make it seem worse than if it's not like that. Oh, it's hard.
No, it shouldn't be. Am I misremembering my childhood? Maybe these were sitting on the shelf for a very long time.
This is like a Jolly fucking Rancher. Gelatin type creamy candy. This is not gelatin. This hardened.
What I was gonna say, these were like a purse candy growing up. My mom kept these in her purse like a lot of the time.
Now that it's softening up because it's been in my mouth for so long, it does taste like very much like a vanilla Tootsie Roll. I don't feel like we can fairly rate this since this, I don't think they're supposed to taste
They're
like
not
this.
supposed to be like this. Oh, my TMJ. It is finally softening a little bit.
Mine is gone now, but there's definitely like significant parts of it stuck to my teeth.
I thought this would be a nice ending. But this might have been the worst one to end on. Flavor-wise,
Flavor was good.
8 out of 10. But I think texture-wise, it's like a 3 or 4 for me.
Really? That high? I don't feel comfortable rating it. That was a food that we tried.
Rabbit candy. I wish it were better. What were our favorites and our least favorites?
Least favorite.
Least favorite for me would be the jellies.
Actually, yes. If this was like it was supposed to be, what I imagine it was supposed to be, least favorite was the jellies. My favorite was either the pancake or the guava.
The koala march, I think that might be my favorite because of that butter aroma.
Don't you have an established sign-off for your videos?
Not really, no.
God, you're such a bad influencer.
I sure am. Thanks for watching. We're all sugared out now. Comment if you want to see a part 2 of this. We could do just beverages. There's a bunch more snacks that I grew up with that I saw in the grocery store that I just didn't get because I was getting a shit ton of stuff. We could do more real foods next time. Comment what you want to see us try if you want to see a part 2. And subscribe if you haven't. Okay, bye!